So, hi, my name is Nana, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. This has taken a lot of time because a bitch likes to procrastinate. So, my mind is a cesspool of bullshit that I'm constantly thinking about, and I decided, why not share my shit? You know? Why not? Just to give you an idea of some of the shit that's constantly going through my mind. Wow, climate change is a problem. I don't care enough about this. Why the fuck don't I? Nana, get your shit together. Wait, is there a guy looking at me? Oh my god, act like you don't see him. Damn, this nigga is fine. But he's probably got a small dick anyway, so why do I even bother? Am I hungry? Did you eat today, bitch? Did you? You like it. If you think it's cool, subscribe. If you don't, click next, bitch. But before we start, I know everybody does like a get to know me type of shit, so I guess for the people that don't know a bitch, I'm gonna give you a bit of a background, right? So, this bitch's face is Nana. She's awesome, right? She's from a small country called Swaziland, and I guess people who are not from Swaziland don't know that much about Swaziland. I wonder why. Swaziland is actually the last remaining absolute monarchy in the world. And for people who don't understand what that means, it means that that nigga runs everything. Everything? Everything. There's pros and cons to that. Pros. We have a fucking king, bitch. How about you? How you doing? But cons is a lot of things. Things that I can't really talk about. Things that if I say, I might have a problem going back home, so this is where I leave it. Now I currently live in a country called Poland. It's in Central Europe and it has zero black people, so, you know, bitch feels special. I feel special. No, I'm joking. Not zero, but like a very, very, very small percentage. It's very weird, but I really wanted to travel. I really wanted to see the world, because if you live in a small country at the bottom of Africa, it is very different even when you step out to the neighboring country. So this for me has been a huge experience. So I always feel sorry for people who live and die in the same place, and they live and die with fucking ignorance because all they know is what's in their frame of reference, and they never want to hear anything else. And that is the problem with the world. Ignorance is bliss, but it's also a problem, you know? So if you get the chance, travel. If you get the fucking chance, go live somewhere else. Go meet other people. And then maybe when you come back, you will be a little less biased. You know, you'll be a little less racist. You'll be a little less sexist. You'll be a little less homophobic, nigga. What am I doing here? Well, I decided to take a break from the real working world and travel. And one of the easiest ways to travel the world is teaching English as a foreign language. And I've gotten a lot of questions from people on how you do this, how the fuck did you do this? And it's actually really simple. Just Google. You heard? Google. Like, that shit ain't that hard. Google it, bitch. Most people here can't speak English, so there's a very high demand for English speakers here. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. 6 hours a day, 25 hours a week. I get my mornings off, which is awesome because this bitch is lazier than a sloth. Like, I am lazy to do anything. If I could sleep all day and eat and casually drink and have nice clothes and travel without having a real job, sign me up, bitch. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up, bitch. The few things you should know before you move to Poland, especially if you're not white, it's very unlikely for you to see people of your own race. In my experience, all the younger people have been really cool, and all the older people are okay. It's just that they will stare at your ass a lot. Like, you will get stared at so much that you feel a bit uncomfortable. But it's not because they don't want you to be there. It's just you're probably the first black person they have ever seen outside of a television. Like, I've had like someone tell me that this is the first time they've ever seen a black person, and I'm like, nigga, it's 2019. Where you been? My racial like hate experiences vary from being kind of crazy to, you know, just the subtle shit, you know, the shit that you don't see kind of slides in there, like the odd woman refusing to sit next to you because you're black, not because she said it. There was one seat left in the bus and she saw who was sitting there and she was like, not today, am I sitting next to this black bitch? Like, you know, I didn't get upset about it. Like, if a bitch gonna stand, might as well stand. It's like a 15-minute ride. And she was old as fuck. So I know her bones were fucking cracking. I knew it. She was. And one time I went bowling with my friends in a not so great town. You know, one of those shady towns where those type of white people live. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I got off the bus, some man saw me and he just went off. Like, this nigga took off and just mouth went running. He ran off on me saying a bunch of bullshit in Polish. But in all that Polish shouting that I didn't understand, a very, very specific word came flying out of his mouth with no shame. He just shouted nigger. And I'm like, like, people say nigger in Poland too? Jesus. They should have another special word for us. Like, they can't be stealing American shit. That's copyright infringement, my friend. That's stealing. Try being more original. And my friends had to like walk me away from the situation because he kept following us. It was a little weird because I didn't expect it. Like, the nigga just came out of nowhere, shot a nigga. And he was drunk, so he was drunk and he looked quite dirty, so I could say he was homeless. So am I really gonna get upset over a homeless drunk person shouting nigga at me? Not today, bitch. Being in Poland is very different. One thing you should definitely know if you're moving to Poland and you're black is the food will be very different to what you're used to. I'm not gonna call it bland, but it's not seasoned. It's not spicy. There is no spicy joint that I found here. Like, the food is very much salt and pepper, bitch. So get ready. A huge pro about living in Poland is everything is so cheap. Like, the rand to zloty currency is 1 zloty equals 4 rand. So I make more money here. But either way, the cost of living is so low. They have these like restaurants called krofkas, and they're like really cheap restaurants where you can get shit for like nothing. Like, you get dumplings. Here they're called pierogies, and I love them. You get them for like 3 zloty, 2 zloty, which is like $10. Like, ain't no thing. Like, food here is so cheap. You save so much money. Traveling to another country is also really cheap. They've got trains, they've got buses. The buses travel overnight, so you could be here today, gone tomorrow, bitch. It's my first few days here. Like, going to the shop was really difficult because the people that work at stores, a lot of them don't speak English well. So it took me like 2 months to learn the word for plastic bag, because I'd be like, can I have a plastic? And I'd do this, and the bitch would just look at me like, And now I know it's called reklamówka. Say something, bitch. Talk about it. Yeah, I learned the keywords, like how to say dzień dobry, which is hello. Dobranoc, which is good night or goodbye in the night. And you know, the really good things. The first things I learned in Poland was how to be polite in Polish, because I feel like that's what you should learn anywhere that you go. If you're gonna go live in another country, know how to say nice things or ask for shit in a nice way. So, thank you, dziękuję. I'm sorry, bitch. Przepraszam, bitch. You know, I had to make sure I had that shit on lock before I got there. And it's been great. Poland is great. I don't know what the stigma or the stereotype that is around Poland, because a lot of people don't want to come visit this place, but I think it's beautiful. I think Poland should be counted as the top 10 best countries to visit in Europe. It's cheap, it's stunning. They've got beautiful mountains, they've got beautiful cities, they've got castles and shit. Like, where you gonna get that, bitch? And like, they've got beautiful churches. There's so much culture. People should be coming to visit this country. It's amazing. Even if you come for a week, even if you want to move here, Poland isn't bad. It isn't crazy. There's nothing mad going on here. It's quiet. The people are nice. Even though they feel that you're so different, they'll still be really nice to you, which I think is amazing. So if you're thinking about traveling to a country, Poland should be on there, like, for real. And I will maybe making more videos, I hope, and I hope that you like this. And if you did, do what everybody tells you to do, like, subscribe to that shit. If you don't, then I guess not, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah, subscribe to my channel. I put videos up every Wednesday. Hopefully you like this one, and hopefully you enjoy my shit. Like, am I allowed to swear on YouTube? Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy my shit. This was fun. I'll actually be enjoying doing this all the time.